Oh, it's dark. Hi. Right now, it's a siesta time here, and I'm here in my bedroom. Um, I want to continue my storytelling when going back on my way back to from Singapore to the Philippines. I think I go out. It's quite dark in my room, so I think I need to go out. And it's a gloomy day again here. It's a gloomy day. Of course, my favorite is my kitchen. So, now I want to, maybe I'll start my storytelling here by by uh, you can see the mangrove. I'm by the mangrove. See, it's low tide right now, so I'm here. So on my way back, so as I was telling you, I was on my way back to the Philippines. My employer send me to the airport. Flight like 1 o'clock. So I came to Manila International Airport like almost 5. I think I cleared up by the immigration around 5 o'clock. So on my way to EDSA, so I just commute because nobody knows that I would be coming. So nobody picked me up at the airport. So I just commute to upon touching down to Manila Interna- International Airport, Terminal 1. I just go with the bus. I just commute with bus. And it was so gloomy. Imagine it was going to sunset and I could see the Manila, the EDSA was so gloomy. When I left, it was Marcos time. You see, after 5 years, it was so plenty changes. The EDSA that was so alive before with plenty plants. And on that time there was this Metro Aid, no more. The all the all the road was all gloomy, all in gray, no more paint. I was really touched. I really touched by the sight. So since it was still really very traffic. So much traffic that when I reached the bus terminal going to my province, uh, it was already like nighttime, maybe around 9 o'clock already, something like that, or 8. And but my boyfriend did see me first before I left in Singapore. He went to the park and then we just say goodbye and then that's it. So I said I don't know what the future will tell, but nevertheless maybe we can get in touch. So he did. As I was telling you, he did able to send me money for sometimes, but I didn't know what happened. I wonder if he's no longer around right now. Maybe he died and nobody could even gave me the news. But it's okay. So it was so gloomy indeed. So when I was riding on so I reached the terminal. When I was on the terminal, so of course going to my province is quite like 3 hours. So I arrived like midnight and then we go straight to the wake of my brother-in-law, and they were also surprised. My sister was also surprised. it was a very bittersweet reconciliation, because my children were so happy, and I have no longer work, so I was worried for the future. But after that, so I don't have a house that time, so I was with my mother's house, and I was happy because the house improved. Maybe the money that I could send that to her, did able to fence the perimeters, and then the house was little bit because my sister, younger sister, who was taking care of my children, she was really taking care of my children, and then she was very good in keeping the house in order, and she always fixed it and repainted it. She's very nice in the house. She married an Austrian guy, but now that sister of mine was already dead long time ago. So as I was emoting, so I was thinking of the future. I don't have a house then yet. All the money in all 5 years, I did not produce anything, because all my children, all my money was all sent to my mother for the kids, and the sad things sometimes is that if I send a little or more, it's not enough. That's the saddest part sometimes of this overseas worker. You send money, want enough. You send big, want enough. You send plenty, want enough. But actually, at least we survived 5 years. And the daughter that I left for 10 years was now a teenager. And then my youngest, that was 5, when I left, like 5 years, is now at 10 years old. So they were 15, and the next 13, 12, and then 10 years old. They were almost all big, and so thinking of the future, I don't have any income in the Philippines. So I don't know, I think I would look for a job for a while. So the first thing first, my mother is not fair with my kids, with my sister's kids. So I tried to look for making a small house. So I went to my I have my cousin that was very close to me. Hi, Atelita, thank you for the support that time. And then she lent me a 30,000 pesos that I build a small one-room house, concrete house. And my children were very happy. We have our own house in our mother's perimeters. And then the house was very pretty, it was very clean. We put kisame, the one in the one like that. And then we put the curtains. It was very nice house, very cozy. And then my nephew, who helped me build a bamboo kitchen. That's where, but every day I was thinking, what should I do? Of course, I have 4 kids, and the father was so irresponsible. So I need to find a living while in the Philippines. So I went to Manila again and applied for this, for the, what do you call that one, where the rich people live, the Forbes Parks. And then, but I went to this, I don't know which one, the San Antonio Village or San Lorenzo Village, yeah. So I applied a job in San Lorenzo Village as a child caretaker again. But it was so weird in there. We were plenty. I don't know who's really the caretaker of the child. We are plenty in the house, And then the madam always recruit and recruit, and we are sleeping in one room. It was an aircon room, but you just pick your choice where to sleep on the floor. So I have a mat and then a pillow. I sleep just where. All of us just find a way to sleep anywhere. But I did not. I think that lady was a concubine of a colonel, army colonel. So I left that place and went again to some other place taking care of the baby. But it was so funny also. Then one time I went home to the province. When I came back, there was already another maid taking care of the baby. So what I shall I do? So I need to go home. So I went home, and then one time there was this buy and sell where you can find every buy and sell is like where you can see classified ads. So I came along with I catch my eye something like wanted foreigner. So I went to that office. But when I went there, it's not a foreigner. It's a group of Filipino and asking, you want to go to Palau? Oh, what is where is Palau? So I said, where is Palau? Palawan? No. In Palau, it is a stepping stone to go to the United States. No, 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 no. I'm not interested to go to the United States, I said. On that time, my brother-in-law came and my sister. So we forgot my problem first. I was working then in the wine centrics. Selling wines. We go to the container to pick up the wines from the Spain and from the Europe. But and then it's the chance to go to Boracay with my kids. So I left the my job because my brother-in-law, hi, my ex-brother-in-law Gundar Schuler, although my sister died already. Right now we have still a nice contact. Though he married another Filipino wife also, I heard. But maybe in the future, maybe next year, we want to get bonding again. So we went to Boracay. I don't mind anymore. Since Gunder was very generous that time, so we don't worry what we eat. But I have my house already, my small house. So after I don't know how long we were in Boracay, we came back. Oh, before going to Boracay, the wine company, also we have an excursion in Bataan with my kids also. So we just always go around and around, something like that. I don't know how we survive. Maybe we ask from my mother some things to eat, something like that. But later, uh, and then my sister is willing to go to Europe because in Austria, her fiance that time wants to marry her, and he wanted her to go to Europe, and he wanted me to accompany my sister. So while waiting for the visa, I also applied in that Palau. I didn't know where Palau is. So I searched there's no Google that time, so I searched in a book. So I know Palau is in Micronesia, somewhere in Micronesia, a small islands here in somewhere in the Pacific. Uh, when I was working in telephone service, I always go to Manila airport, and I could always see that Continental Airlines that time, and written in the airplane is Micronesia. I always watch that airplane. I didn't know that airplane I will be boarding on that airplane. So while applying for when my luck came, it was both this Austrian visa together with my work permit in Palau. But I need to choose. I have already a visa and an airplane ticket going to Austria with my sister, so I choose. No, 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 not yet. So the work permit came first. So I went to Palau. I went here in Palau to work because already a work permit holder. While I was here already working in a store and DH while attending a store, I received my sister letter. Ateng, uh, the visa came already to Austria. You need to come back home so that we can go to Austria. No, sister, I said, maybe you can go by yourself because I have now work here and I don't know, I don't want to be a bother there to your fiance, husband to be, because I don't have anything to support for my kids. Here, I still have some earnings to support for the kids. So she went by herself and me is now here in Palau. That's where I started to be here in Palau. For I went home like January 1994, and then for a few months escapade January, February, March, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, around 8 months in the Philippines. I will be going back again to Palau. Very nice, ah. So, that's why I was here in Palau. But coming here in Palau is also, but on that time, I was dreaming of an airplane. I was dreaming of the sea. I was dreaming of this, of ice cream. And I didn't know when I board on that Continental Airlines, our menu in the airplane was ice cream because the flight then was afternoon flight, 1 o'clock, also coming from Manila, and will be here also noon time. Oh, but I don't remember. That's what I remember. We came here around noon time also, like sunset. But it was a very exciting because before I came here, I searched where the Palau is and I found out it's a remote area. And then yeah, the people are eating raw fish. I didn't know then that time that sashimi so I was thinking for the Palawans eat this whole fish raw, eating live. So ignorant, ah. But it was so funny. Then I learned here that it was a sashimi, that is very nice raw fish eating. But I still eat raw fish in the Philippines before, but it was the small one, the dilis. I don't know what you call here in this small fish, the very small that we used to salad like kilawen, something like that. But here is like the tuna and everything. But later I learned to eat and it was very exciting to come soon. And then my mind at ease because again I would be supporting again my children. That's where I start my life here in Palau. And until now I'm still here enjoying the pristine paradise. And until now I am earning this my hard work, and I am here having a pension from the SSS. Thank you, Palau. But until now, I don't know until when I gonna stay. But I am hoping to go home in the future because I'm getting older. I'm sick. I'm already getting 68 years old. But still, I feel young. And and at God's blessing, I still have nothing, no feeling like anything in body aches or whatever. I feel healthy. So okay, so that's where I start my life here in Palau. And that is the continuation of my journey. Next time again, some escapades here in Palau. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hope that I will reach my subscribes um, so that I could have a monetization in YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for having me here. Bye-bye.